Hello, work-life warriors. I hope you're doing well. Today, I just wanted to stop past and talk a little bit about books. Yes, I want to give you a history lesson on books. This is for like Generation Z and below. Back in the day, there was a place. I mean, it's still there today, but a lot has changed. When they first opened, they had a process. And this place that I am talking about is the library. Yes, they had a process on how you reserve books. And then also there was a process on how you check them in and check them out, which many people do not know. So I remember in elementary school, my favorite day of the week was the day we got to go to the library. It was amazing. I got so excited. My favorite part was searching through the stacks of books, trying to find something that interested me, that was intriguing, something that I could learn from and talk about later. And then I absolutely love smelling the books. And I don't know if you have ever smelled a book, but books have a particular smell, especially when they come from the library. They smell so good. It's just it's a different scent, as opposed to when you buy them off Amazon. But if you get them outside out of a library, they smell a certain way. And so I love the smell. I used to love going inside and just sniffing them. It's very nostalgic. It's a very, very nostalgic feeling. And then I used to like to go into the back, and before it wasn't just attached like this, it would be in a little pocket. So I would like to pull the card out of the pocket and see who was the last person that read the book, because then I know I had a friend to discuss the book about. And then I absolutely loved taking it to the librarian and her stamping it and telling me to enjoy my read. And so to this day, although I order books, I do also, I guess, rent them. They're my favorite. They do not give you enough time, especially since this is like a 415-page book, and they do not give you enough time to read them. But it is absolutely one of my favorite things in this world. And I know now that they have audiobooks and electronic books that you can read online, like Kindles and things, but I'm still very old-fashioned. I still like a good old-fashioned book, and I tend to read a tangible book every week. And it reminds me of one of my besties. Right now, she just joined a book club, and she's an audiobook listener. And I don't understand, but now she's trying to switch to physical books, and so she's doing a combination of audiobooks and physical books, and so it's cool. And she says that she's finding it interesting. So I think that a person can do both. It's very beneficial for your brain for you to at least read something every single day. Try to at least read 10 pages or an hour a day. That would be the most beneficial, is an hour in a day. Probably in the morning when you first get up, to help jumpstart your brain and to help keep it young. Your brain is a muscle, and you must work it out in order for it to stay healthy. You must do your part. So I hope you enjoyed today's history lesson, and have a great day, work-life warriors.